All the flame that you can see coming out of the roof of the kiln are what we call blowholes. And that gives Ken an indication of the pressure within the kiln so that he can tell the level of reduction. Reduction is firing the kiln in an atmosphere that is starved of oxygen. So when the wood burns, it burns the oxygen. Of course, oxygen is required to burn, but it burns or consumes up most of the oxygen within the chamber, and that produces different effects and colours on the pots. And as soon as the flame decreases, he knows that the pressure has subsided, the reduction is not as strong as it was, and that it's time to start stoking again. As the kiln gets hotter, so the wood burns faster. We're also burning pine now, which before we were burning chestnut, and the chestnut burns much slower. The pine burns much more quickly because of the oil content. The time gaps between the stokings are becoming less, let's say. So, whereas 2 nights ago it was stoking about once every 20-25 minutes. Now it's down to stoking about once every 10 minutes. I'm just stoking in here, actually being careful because I'm stoking wood directly between the pots. Try to make everything happen on both sides so that as the heat moves through the kiln, it stays the same in balance. Okay. Ken believes that firing for a long time, 7 days and 7 nights, is the way that he wants to work. It produces the sort of glazes and the sort of effects that he likes. You get a lot of ash from the wood, which lands on the pots and makes glaze, but also the glazes that he puts on the pots in the kiln. They need a very long firing to get the best surfaces and the best colors. Consequently, because of the long firing, he doesn't have to fire so high. So whereas at home I fire to 1300 degrees, Ken only fires to about 1250 because of the length of time. The length of time is important.
1250 is maximum.
Yeah, 1250 is absolute maximum. We've got 7 thermocouples in the kiln which indicate temperature, and it's very important that the kiln doesn't go above a certain temperature. So we just watch these dials. It's all done in combination with watching the kiln, watching the flames, watching the cones inside the kiln. But these allow people to see exactly what the temperature is doing, whether it's falling or it's rising, or how fast it's falling, how fast it's rising, and to be absolutely certain that it doesn't go above a certain temperature. It's a nod towards technology. There are about 900 pieces inside the kiln, ranging in size from very large jars, vases, to what would be the smallest thing, a guinomi? Yeah, yeah. So small cups. It's worth thinking about that inside the kiln represents almost a half a year's income. You know, 2 firings a year, so a half a year's income in each firing. It's a bottle for sake,
Yeah.
and the little dish is for salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's part of the Shinto religion, is it?
Shinto?
Is it Shinto?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a toast to the kiln, really, hoping for good luck and good firing. You take the salt and you throw it onto the kiln? Yeah, like that.
Yeah. And sake.
Yeah. You don't drink the sake?
Not drink.
Now, see, I would drink the sake.
Okay.
Matsuzaki-san is now putting charcoal into the firebox. The idea being that the charcoal creates a very strong reducing atmosphere inside the kiln, and that will bring about a whole new series of colours on the pots, and particularly on the Shino glazes. And the Shino glazes, instead of being essentially white, will now take on this sort of yellow, golden, bronze, metallic sheen, which can be extraordinary. And it's only by putting the charcoal in and by creating this very heavy reduction atmosphere that he can get those colours. It's a very difficult and tedious job because he's having to sit very close to the heat and literally spoon it in through the stoke hole, but he needs to get in as much as he can, and I think we'll use 50 bags by the end of the firing. It's not something that's entirely specific to him. Other potters in Japan will do this. Mr. Shimaoka in the pottery next door, he has a chamber in his kiln, a small chamber which he fills with charcoal too. But it's probably something that Ken learned from Shimaoka. The ceramic materials begin to look for oxygen that's held within themselves chemically. And that brings about a whole different series of chemical reactions and colour changes.
Is that a pot that I can see there? That's something very big.
Tatsuzo 40キロですか。あれですね。はい。
It's really I think, difficult for British people to contemplate exactly how much work is inside that kiln. There's 6 months of effort, there's 900 pots, and all of that work is coming down to 7 days of firing. And sometimes things go wrong, you know, it's not absolutely 100% certain. Ken is very much in control, he knows exactly what he's doing, but some firings are better than others, and I hope this is a good one, but you know, there's always that chance that things can go wrong. There are 2 firings a year, so you know, it's a long time till the next one. And all of the pots that he's made in the last 5 months are in there. There's no reserve. So before he can have another firing, he's got to start all over again in the workshop, another 5 months' work before he can fire again. When one is only firing twice a year, the pressure is enormous. Because you have exhibitions planned, you have sales to other galleries and shops planned. And if it goes wrong, it can be major disaster time. You can imagine an exhibition that's been booked in a major gallery in Tokyo for 2 years, and then having to ring up and say, well, I'm actually very sorry, but the firing wasn't very good and we have to cancel. The advertising's been done. You know, it's a big deal. For me, I fire a little more often in a smaller kiln, so if I get a bad firing, usually I could just about squeeze another one in if I'm really desperate to get the pots on time, but for him, that's not a possibility, so it has to be good. You know. And considering that, he's in very good humor. I would be a lot more stressed, believe me. So are you happy so far? Everything all right?
Yes, I'm happy.
Yeah, good.
That's good. Good firing. I think.
You think, you hope. I think. I feel it in my bones. Inside, I think.
Yeah.
Good firing.
I think this firing that I best in my life.
Yeah. Why do you think that? Is it what is it? Is there something you've seen or?
Yeah, inside the firebox and the feeling.
Yeah, feeling. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
More charcoal. There we are.
Okay. Yep.
後で。気をつけろよ、頭。はい。気をつけろ。はい。せーの。燃えるそう。でこれがこれ。そうそう。これが。あれこのライス。
It's good to have so many people you can trust.
もうちょっと水入れた方がいいな。 織部夫婦湯飲み。こちら死の湯飲みですね。もっと向こう。
That's lovely. Oh,
Very good.
this colour.
Yeah.
And this one, look at
Oh, it's a good color, you know.
Yeah. Fantastic. This one is fantastic. Look at the green and the orange.
Yeah, also this one.
Yeah. Yeah, those. We could see this in the through the spy hole. We could see this ash running down. Very nice.
落ちた？この大きいの出すから大きいの来るんで。
Other side of the orange. Look at the colour.
Yeah. Good.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That colour on it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Wonderful colour. You should see it in the sunlight.
This is another clay. Tamba clay.
Tamba?
Tamba.
This almost here is like oil on water.
Yeah.
look at these cups.
Oh, this cup is good. Yeah.
Very nice. Look at the can.
Yeah. Very nice.
Very lovely. Wow.
あ、綺麗だ。
Very
Good.
nice. Yeah, two sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are beautiful. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
happy.
it's very, very good. This big one at the back looks fantastic.
Yeah. Good.
Very lovely can. That
Yeah.
square one that was brought out then was just, and that one. Look at that one, Phil. This one here, this flat one with the faceting on it.
Oh, this is. Oh.
Fantastic colour.
Yeah.
Really fantastic.
Yeah.
Beautiful
That's
colour.
like the one that you gave us.
Yeah.
Similar.
God, look at that green. It's like ice.
これ棚の中のやつですね。
一目。
一目ですね。
Okay. In the sunlight, it's just fantastic. I would be ecstatic. Yeah, I think he's going to be very pleased because he's got a good combination of the ash and the green glaze and the running ash glaze, but then also this beautiful rich orange colours. Each piece seems to have just the right amount of each, you know. Fantastic. Oh. Flames. Forgot the wadding. Yeah, I've done the same. Yeah. Fantastic.
So happy.
Very happy.
Very, very happy.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay. Yep. Oh, the colour.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a blanket? The heat from this chamber to get to the second chamber has to pass around the pot, which creates all sorts of flow, gas flow around the pot. So you should get some really nice patterns because the gas tends to go in the same place all the time. So you should get flame marks.
That's good.
When you put the charcoal in, are you not worried that it...
若い子。こっちのつぼも。
灰をつけて。
はい。
一枚板置いてくれないかな。
Thank you, young man. Would you like one of these?
Might as well not fight it.